Stop talking about your garbage life and start talking about what your garbage life has taught you. Welcome back to the Twin Win, the only live stream on the internet that helps you get the twin win of succeeding in business while winning at home so that you can stop existing and start living. My name is Jay Allen Hall, and I go live almost every morning at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and follow button, as well as the notification button if you're joining me on YouTube. And don't forget to give me a hashtag live if you're joining me live, or a hashtag replay down in the comments, and leave any of your comments and questions down below. So I started out by saying nobody wants to know about your garbage life, but they want to know or stop talking about your garbage life and start talking about the lessons your garbage life has taught you. I know that sounds harsh. I'm in a little bit of a playful mood, but I'm also riffing off of my last video where I talked about the opportunity, seeing a challenge as an opportunity. And I talked a lot about what you have to do is leave your garbage behind out of that opportunity. You have to take the lessons, the good stuff forward, and leave it behind. So I'm going to continue today on that theme. And what I realized when I was going through my challenges is nobody wants to hear how bad your life is. Nobody wants to hear why your life sucks right this moment, or even why it sucked in the past. However, people do because they like the drama, but nobody really, at a certain point, they're like, I've heard this story before, stop, just move on. That's why you stop talking about your garbage life. However, people want to know the lessons. People will pay for the lessons that your garbage life taught you. Hopefully those lessons have moved you away from a garbage life and you're moving into a better space, but people will literally pay for those lessons because they may be going through a similar thing and they're going, hey, I don't want to go all the way down into the valley of the shadow of death. I want to build a bridge across this. So I'm going to pay somebody. I'm going to cut a check for speed to build a bridge across the valley of the shadow of death. And I am going to cross it without having to go through that. So your lessons you learned from walking into the valley of the shadow of death and climbing back out, all of the opportunity that you receive from that, the lessons, you can take forward and teach people how to build that bridge. You go, man, if I could time travel back 10 years to myself, I would be so much further along because I would have taught myself these lessons. So take the lessons that you've learned from the bad parts of your life and help people with them. Pay it forward, teach them. And in return, people will start to pay you for that. They'll see the value in it and they'll start to pay you. That's what's happened in my business. That's what happens in coaches' businesses all around the world every single day. And you just keep up the consistency of sharing your positive message, the lesson that you learned. And that does mean you're going to have to talk a little bit about what happened. You guys know my story and you hear it interwoven throughout my videos of my health issues and things of that nature. But you don't need to always focus on that every time you talk to somebody. You don't need to be, Eeyore, right? Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh, who's, it's a beautiful day out and Eeyore, how you doing? You're like, I'm all right. Oh, my house fell in. Right? You don't have to be Eeyore. Oh my gosh, just doing that made me feel sick to my stomach. So take your lessons from your garbage life that hopefully now you've moved past and help people build a bridge so they don't have to have that same garbage experience, so that they can get over the garbage and they can get through it faster because you help them heal, because you help them learn, because you help them grow, because you help them to make wise choices instead of the bad choices you made. Take your lessons and make that the focal point, not the garbage life. So I want you guys to take that as sit down with and write out your lessons. Write them out. That's my challenge today. What are your lessons that you've learned? Write them out and start talking about those over and over and over and over so that people can hear them, learn from them, grow and be healed and grow and have the outcome that they want. And people will start to pay you for that. So that's my message to you today. Thanks for joining me. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, follow, and notification bell. And make sure you leave your comments down below. I'll get to them after this. Give me a hashtag live if you join me on live, hashtag replay if you join me on replay. We'll talk to you later. Bye.